Welcome to the channel. It's another Color My Locks day. Yes, guys, I'll be using today the Cream of Nature system. Sorry for chewing, but it was late in the night. I'll be using Spice Brown and Red. I'll name it in the description box below. So I'm using this because I just wanted something different. Will it be a failure or will it be a yay? Let's see. I've got 3 boxes ready and I'm going to start out with 2. If I need an additional one, then I will use it. It's now 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This is a long process. I don't suggest you start late at night because you can become a little bit fatigued and mess up. But let me start by mixing the products, and I'll be putting the color into the developer. I'm gonna start by pouring it into the bottle in the developer, which has a tip for application. So I'm gonna mix 2 bottles first. Like I said before, ensure you cut the tip off the developer bottle because you don't want to have any adverse reaction. Then you mix it up together, agitate so that they're mixed well so that the color will deposit well. All right, so these are the 2 bottles I have ready and 1 on standby should I need more. Full disclosure, I did go ahead and use all 3 because as you can see, I have some length. This is the products I'll be using. I'll be using the Way Detox shampoo. Then I'll be also using this Chebe mixed with Sea Moss shampoo. I'll list the name of the brand in the description box below. Have a towel that is old that you're not going to mind getting messed up, an old t-shirt, and I also went in with some Aquaphor. You can substitute for Vaseline or any oil product to prevent the color from depositing on the skin on your face. So I laid it all around the edges, not on the hairs but on my skin, and then down the jawline because that part can get really messy, and then just a little bit on my lips for moisture. All right, you're gonna need a pair of gloves. Gloves do come in the packet, but they're a little bit loose. So for preciseness, I use this pair. Have a sip of water because this process is just going to be long, and let's get into it. As you can see, my hair is separated into sections, 3 sections. So I'm gonna start with the front, and I'm pretty much gonna show you me doing the front mostly, and then we get the process going. All right, so I start applying, and I know we shouldn't apply to the roots because they do get a little bit hot, but this color is just pretty light, so I just decided to pour it in, use the squirting bottle to apply to the shaft. And because I have, what is a porosity? I have to massage it in well because my hair doesn't uptake color or products well, so I have to just massage it in. So that's what you see me doing here. Apply and then massaging it in. I just bend my hair forward because 1 of the length, and 2, I just didn't want the entire place to get messy. I also have a towel on the floor to avoid splashes because this can get pretty messy, guys. So I'm applying, massaging, applying, massaging, and then I go around to my edges because again the roots will warm up fast and will develop quicker than the length. So I concentrate into the roots next, and I do the same for all the other sections. So let's watch. Do you see this mess? Full disclosure, I'm not a loctician, I'm not a colorist, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm none of the above. I'm just a girl who likes to DIY. I started my hair from scratch. I've maintained it thus far. As you can see, it's thriving. Apart from a little bit of loss at the edges, it's doing perfectly fine. So me coloring, I am not doing a tutorial. I'm just doing my DIY thing and decided to share it if you guys would like to see how coloring is done on the locks. Here is my experience, and yeah, as you can see, I placed some plastic bags on and I left them on for about 30 minutes, and that will just allow for the heat to generate underneath and speed up the coloring process. They are chemicals, so if you're not into that, use something else like henna or something else. Take them off. As you can see, I changed the t-shirt because I was an absolute mess, and I didn't want to go downstairs, nor do I like washing the color off in the shower because it gets into areas that I don't want this chemical to end up on the rest of my skin and in nether parts, you know what I mean? So I opted to just do it in the tub. Pretty uncomfortable, but I've done it before and I've mastered the art. So I use basically warm water, not too hot, not too cold, to ensure that all the color is washed out of my locks. As you can see, I'm sectioning it, massaging it out to ensure that the shaft, the residue is completely out, or as much as possible. Again, you don't want anything to be left there to continue the color processing, so rinse in generously and as much as possibly is necessary. So this is what I am doing, and then I will go in with the detox shampoo. So again, enjoy watching. All right, the washing process is done. I did use the Chebe shampoo. I went in with 2 washes with that, but we don't want a lengthy video, so I did pretty much the same thing with the first shampoo. Place this microfiber towel on, and then here's what we have. I did apply some Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, and that's what you're seeing on the locks. That, like I said, my hair doesn't absorb products readily, so over time I have to massage it in so I can have full effect. Now I'm towel and drying with a t-shirt towel just to get the excess moisture out, and then I'm going to oil my scalp and my shaft. The oil I'm going to be using on my scalp will be a mixture of oils: Jamaican black castor oil, shea butter, some olive oil, and a jojoba oil. I have some cloves because it does have some disinfectant purposes, as well as some sulfur crystals that will help with the regrowth of my roots and my edges. I apply it generously. Now you can see me squirting it in my hands and massaging it in my roots just to help to stimulate my scalp. And then I will go in with the Chebe black castor oil down the shaft of my locks. I apply the Chebe oil all over, and then that same night I went in and did some lock twist. I went in, did some lock twist, so you'll see that the following day, which is here. I have these beautiful lock twists. My hair has grown exponentially and they're absolutely beautiful. I loved how the color came out. It was not too dark. I like the light brown effect. It did cover up some of the bottom aspect of my locks that were brightly colored, and this is a finished look. I just took some of it off my shoulder so I could go to work. By the end of the day, I ended up putting the entire thing out because it can be a bit warm. So I hope you liked this video of me doing my DIY color at home using the Cream of Nature system. If you're not subscribed, please do like, share, subscribe to Just Althea's channel, and let me know what else you'd like to see me do with my locks. They're so long, they're more difficult to style these days, but I've since taken out these 2-strand twists and worn them down, and it's so beautiful. I'll show you that in a short. So until next time, guys, bye.